There's a school system, ladies and gentlemen, yes, a school system that has decided to ban a Rosa Parks children's book, a book that has been widely accepted as a routine book for young learners in the United States of America. They have now banned this book. This is in York, Pennsylvania, but the students, they're fighting back. Let me show a picture of the book cover. Here it is. That's dangerous. According to school officials, that book teaches critical race theory. That book. So let me get this right. That's dangerous. Let's put it up again. Dangerous. And then this, not dangerous. Dangerous. Not so much. These are the kind of people you're dealing with, number one. All right. So they've decided to ban this book. Let me give you some background to this. Children's book author Brad Meltzer spoke to CNN about his book, I Am Rosa Parks, ending up on the ban list. He has penned a series of children-friendly biographical books that describe historic figures and American presidents. Neil Armstrong is there, Anne Frank is there, Albert Einstein is there, Jim Henson, Walt Disney, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. And listen, I can think of a few things, a few reasons why some of these folks should not be in the lineup. But Rosa freaking Parks? I told you all from day one, if you've been following Indisputable, I told you from day one that this whole debate about critical race theory was never about critical race theory. The phraseology CRT is not even in the context of these laws that are being passed around the United States of America. The issue was to create a pretext to have a context to eliminate books and curriculum study like what you're seeing today. They want to ban a book, children's book about Rosa Parks, okay? That is the idea. The ban initially occurred last October when the all-white school board banned books that surround race, social justice, and history. There's a school teacher. I have great heart for school teachers. I was adopted by a school teacher. I went into education. I'm a professor today because of the impact of that school teacher. There's a school teacher who works in the district. She's been there for more than 20 years. She said, and I quote, "There are teachers looking over their shoulders, wondering if someone's going to be at their door, darkening their door, saying you said something or you mentioned something or used something that you were not supposed to use." Curriculum police. It's real. During the virtual meeting, school officials stated it has frozen. Now watch the trick here. Frozen the use of the materials so it could vet them. This is a damn children's book. It takes about maybe a few minutes to read. It has taken these people over a year to get to this. Remember, this is the book. No one has read that in over a year. They're still vetting that book, okay? So they're saying it hasn't banned them. However, the vetting process began close to a year ago and the school board upheld prohibiting the materials, which means it will last beyond a year. When the author spoke about this on CNN, he said, and I quote, "They can learn empathy and compassionate kindness." That's what the book portrays. That's what the book says. They can call it a freeze, but when kids can't get these books, it's a ban. And these kids can't get the story of Rosa Parks. Once again, I told you so. CRT pretext to create the context to eliminate books that deal with social and racial diversity in America. And now you see it. They didn't take a lot of time to do it. Big Waz, what are your thoughts?
You know, I always hesitate anytime we're dealing with some of this stuff to invoke Nazism or the Nazis, but book burning, book banning is it's straight out of the Nazi playbook. Like there's no other way to say it. That's one of the first things they did was round up the intellectuals, like literally collect books and burn them in the town square. That's literally one of the first orders of operation that they did when they took power. So yeah, this does evoke images of, one of the greatest atrocities in world history. Not to say that they're about to start rounding people up and killing them, but who's to say, Dr. Rashad? Who's to say? And another thing that I think is, wrong-headed in all of this. The first rule of making something appealing to teenagers is to ban it. Okay, like this is going to have the reverse and opposite effect. It's gonna make these kids wanna go out and seek these books out, seek these teachings out, because you guys have made them, these mundane things like Rosa Parks, into a taboo because of just stupid fear and ignorance. It's amazing, honestly.
And the students, young and those not so young, some of the high school seniors, students all across the spectrum are now fighting back. So you're correct on that for sure.